In the last video, we purchased an extremely rare jet ski trailer. Many of you had probably never seen one before. It provided 10 square feet of dry storage and held an additional 60 litres of fuel, making it perfect for jet ski camping. We tested the bilge and replaced all the straps and seals, and even made a foam bumper to prevent it smashing into the rear of the ski. The only thing left to do was to test it out. What is it? It's our secret storage weapon. You got the eggs? I'll just get the life raft out. So I figure we just have a bit of a practice run, see if we can fit everything in. Now this is where it starts getting interesting. So we're going to have to, I think, tweak a few things if we're going to get it all in.
Should do it.
We don't need water, do we? Bit of spare room there in case we think of anything else. With a bit of luck, this will be watertight. We'll soon find out. We even managed to squeeze in a few extra bottles of water. And after we had loaded it all up, we logged on with the Coast Guard. Sensible stuff here. Just wanted to log in.
I'll just check your registration.
We intend to spend the next few days exploring the world's largest sand island. Okay, fingers crossed. If everything went to plan, we would cruise over 100 nautical miles and camp in some of the most spectacular and remote areas.
That's a good sign.
After a few laps around the marina, entertaining the locals, we built up the courage to venture out. The trailer was surprisingly stable behind the jet ski, so we cautiously increased the throttle. At planing speed, the trailer seemed to handle even better and was surfing beautifully on top of the wake. It handled the chop perfectly and didn't place too much drag on the ski. Even the pool noodle bumper seemed to be working well. As the miles went by, all of our concerns began to fade, and our confidence grew. We were getting closer and closer to the island, and couldn't believe the dream run we were having. And then, all of a sudden, it happened. Out of nowhere, the jet ski lurched violently sideways and became incredibly unstable. The bow of the ski raised up and I had to shift my weight quickly to stop it from flipping. Looking back, we could see that one of the chains securing the trailer to the ski was completely missing. The bumper was also gone and panic was setting in. By this stage, we were still over a mile from the island's coastline and in deep water. But once the panic subsided, we realised everything was still afloat, so we headed for the shoreline.
It's all filled with water.
On reaching the island, we breathed a sigh of relief and began to assess the damage. The missing chain was thankfully still attached to the jet ski, but the stainless steel snap hook that attached the trailer was badly bent. Somehow it had broken free of the trailer, but remained attached to the chain. Thankfully, I had a few spares.
I'd quickly put on before this water comes in this.
That ain't coming off now. All 3 jerry cans of fuel were still on board, but the trailer was flooded, and a carton of beer had strangely disappeared.
There was a carton in here. It was pretty empty. Smells a lot like beer in it. Oh, that's good. The bill just snapped off. Will it still work though? It's running.
Turns out the trailer was flooded with a mixture of beer and fresh water. But how? Well, with all the pounding through the chop, the food eskies must have crushed one of the loose water bottles. This in turn saturated the beer carton, allowing all the cans to escape and get crushed themselves.
That's what you're going to look like after a few beers.
Although we didn't have any spare beer, we did have another 20 litres of fresh drinking water on board the jet ski. So I guess that's more important.
Impressed with the spare parts? Sure am. Have you got some spare beer?
The good news is the bilge worked a treat, and once everything was reattached, we made the decision to continue along the coastline to our intended campsite. What more could possibly go wrong? Well, in the next video, shit hits the fan, and things go horribly wrong. Thanks for watching, hang in there, and I'll see you next time.